Are you tired of weight loss products filled with artificial ingredients and empty promises? Discover the power of nature with Pure Revive, the ultimate solution for healthy weight loss. Check out the link in the video description now to start your journey with Pure Revive.
Hungover Scots preferred to stay in their beds today after just 29 turned up for an independence march in Munich following their 5-1 demolition from Germany last night. A convoy of Munich police vehicles had assembled to escort what was billed as a major march through the center of the city and into the central square for a rally. But the hordes of usually noisy Scots were nowhere to be seen, despite 200,000 traveling to the city for the greatly anticipated opening Euros match. The turnout was so dire that organizer Colin McPherson was forced to stand up and announce the 2-hour-long rally had been cancelled, since people are a wee bit suffering from last night still. The scenes were in contrast to the square 24 hours previously when up to 70,000 Scotland fans had taken it over in the lead-up to the match. The pathetic turnout came despite senior nationalist politicians making the journey to Munich, including First Minister John Swinney, ex-First Minister Alex Salmond and SNP Westminster Stephen Flynn. While the tiny procession was taking place, Mr. McPherson sat in a car at the head with his megaphone and belted out a 300-year history lesson of Scottish oppression, much to the bemusement of locals in pavement cafes. It appears only the most dedicated of Scottish nationalists attended the rally, with one man pictured wearing a T-shirt with the text, "The Society of William Wallace," branded on the front. One Bavarian police officer said, "We had been told to expect at least 200 people to march down the street. But maybe because they were beaten at the football by Germany last night, or drunk too much alcohol, it looks like they may still be in their bed," according to the Scottish Daily Express. The event was hosted by Germans for Scottish Independence, which said the date was chosen to take advantage of the numbers of Scots in Munich for the Euros to raise awareness in Germany. It was live-streamed throughout on the YouTube channel Independence Live, with the hour-long video getting only 220 views. The squad of nationalists waved Scotland's national flag, the Saltire, and the royal banner of Scotland, the Lion Rampant. At one point in the procession, the nationalists spotted a Palestinian flag being waved across the street, which prompted shouts of "Free Palestine." Once the march reached Munich's historic central square, the Marienplatz, for the rally, Mr. McPherson appeared to get involved in a heated discussion with some police officers. Following the discussion, Mr. McPherson addressed the crowd and said, "Since people are a wee bit suffering from last night still, we have decided not to go ahead with the rally. Thank you all for watching this. Thank you everybody who was on the march today. Thank you for joining us here in Munich. Thank you for showing support for Scottish independence and showing in Europe that Scotland will be an independent nation once again and retake our place at the table of independent nations." The deserted independence march came after Scots crashed to a 5-1 defeat against Germany after the team conceded 3 first-half goals against the hosts. The Tartan Army were in full voice as Scotland kicked off 24 Euro, but were soon left with their heads in their hands after an early battering. Thousands of Scottish supporters left the stadium in droves during the match, but the side will have to dust themselves down ahead of their next match against Switzerland on Wednesday. After the match, many football fans went to social media to mock Scotland in a series of memes for their disastrous start to the tournament. However, the away support was strong, with the Scottish FA estimating back in March that 100,000 fans would travel to Germany, but there are now thought to be double that figure in the country. Many filled pubs and bars, but no trouble has been reported, with the Scots largely creating a joyous atmosphere as they reveled in a rare opportunity to travel abroad to see their team play in a major tournament. Among them, Manchester United legend Sir Alex Ferguson posed for photos alongside face-painted fans while he enjoyed a continental meal in the sun. And even the usually serious politicians made the most of the festivities, with First Minister John Swinney and Westminster SNP leader Stephen Flynn enjoying a pre-match beer in a bar on Marienplatz Square. Elsewhere, former First Minister and current